So this is the little dress that's arrived. I'm so looking forward to trying this. And wrap some of the cake in paper, and I'm going to hand deliver it to a friend. Listen to that sizzle. Good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. I'm inviting you to spend a cozy day with me today. It's the start of autumn, the sun is shining. We've had the most amazing weather the last few days. Doesn't it lift your mood? It feels so nice. So I thought I'd have a nice cozy day with you today and do some nice autumnal things. I want to do a bit of tidying up around the house, and I've got a recipe. I've just printed it off. Oh, it's over on my desk, for a pumpkin bread that I've never made before. It's popped up on one of my favourite YouTube channels. I'll share that with you a bit later. We're going to make a nice cozy dinner and just have a really cozy day today. So I really hope you'll enjoy this. It's just bought me in a coffee, so that's got me off to a really good start. And let me know if you are enjoying the start of autumn as well. I was playing with my autumn kit the other day, so I want to tidy that up. This journal page is out ready for me to create tomorrow. I was getting some bits and pieces together ready for the Zoom. Got some bits and pieces here, so I'm looking forward to making that. Ed's just made coffee, so I'm going to have a little tidy up. I have already made bread today. I need to put away my starter. It's still a little bit warm, the anything bagel seasoning inside it as well as on top, so it's got a really good oniony smell today. It smells really good. And I have just lit this candle. It's a strong one, Bath & Body Works Leaves. It's a really nice autumny smell. And I'm gonna fill the cookie jars as well. Aid likes digestives in that one, and then ginger biscuits in this one. I think I found this one. It's Cath Kitten. It was either in like TK Maxx or somewhere really cheap, or in a charity store. Right, so we're gonna have digestive biscuits. Let me know if you keep cookies out on the side in yours. Only problem, Aid, what happens when you have cookies on the side?
You eat them.
I don't eat any of these. You eat them. These are all yours.
I don't think the digestives.
Yesterday I went and picked all these sunflowers in the garden. We have got loads and loads. I love them. They start coming up in sort of like August time, and they see us through till the end of October. I love them so much. I completely forgot last night when I prepped this bread that I put sunflowers and pumpkin seeds in the mix. It is so nice. That's a really good sourdough today. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to try this bread. It looks so nice. I put real butter on it. This is my favourite type of breakfast. I love seeded bread. This is really good. Having the anything bagel mix inside it is really good. Right, finished my admin jobs. I had a new dress arrived yesterday. I've been wanting some new kind of like autumn dresses. I have always wear like really long dresses in the summer and skirts, but I'm wanting some shorter dresses for the autumn, just because obviously when it rains the bottoms of them don't get wet. I found this tartan skater dress. Don't think you can really see. Thinking it might be a little bit on the big side though. It's supposed to be an 8. Looks quite baggy, but I think I'm going to go and try it on, and then I'm going to tackle my desk area. So this was the little dress that's arrived. It's quite sweet, really lightweight, but obviously with tights and that would be fine in the winter. I quite like this, and £8.99 with free delivery. It's got like, I think you can just see like a little tartan design on there with little boots. I think that will look really nice. I quite like it as well with just a little cardigan on. I think that looks really nice, really cozy. It's just really nice fabric. It hasn't got sleeves, but I quite like that because I can get quite warm sometimes. I really like this. I think that is a really good buy. It is a new dress, and they come in lots of different colours and sizes, so I'll leave a link to that below. I was so pleased with that. It arrived yesterday and I hadn't got around to trying it on. I've got a couple of other little skater dresses as well. that I've ordered on Vinted. So one in dark green and one like in a dark, more kind of like a autumn brown colour. So I'm excited for them to come and hope that they will fit. And I've got a check shirt arriving as well. I'm kind of wanting to team up them with check shirts. I thought that would look really cute. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to like wearing some new clothes. What have you what will you be wearing this autumn? Have you got any ideas? Do you have a separate autumn wardrobe? You just want to feel cozy, don't you? You want to be comfortable, but you want to look nice. I do love a skirt and a dress, mainly a dress actually, is what I'm feeling like wearing at the moment. Right, let's sort this desk out, and then I think I'm going to bake the pumpkin cake. No, I'm going to sort my desk out, pack my orders, and then bake the pumpkin cake. By the way, that candle smells so nice. When I was upstairs, it just fills the whole house. It's such a good autumn smell. It's time to try this recipe. I haven't made this recipe before, but I saw it in her vlog and it was really, really good. So I'll leave a link to it down below. Like I said, I love her YouTube channel. Her name is Megan Fox Unlocked, and I just love the home content. It's cozy. I love her style. It's really, really nice. I find it really relaxing to watch. Yeah, so I'm going to bake a pumpkin bread, which I've never done before. I love pumpkin cake. I don't know how it varies from, how do you decide if it's bread or cake? Apart from the fact that I'm doing it in a loaf tin, what is the difference between the two? I don't know. Do you know the answer to that? It makes two, so I'm going to make up two. I could always then freeze one if we want to. I'm really looking forward to doing this. Let's give it a go. And I love with her recipes that you can download them off her website for free. So I've got all the ingredients out, and it's just a case of mixing it together and popping it in the tin. I love an easy recipe. I cannot wait to be in our new home and film kitchen videos. I am so excited. It's going to be so nice to film because we're going to have a breakfast bar island type thing. So I can put the camera on one side and film across from the other. It's so tricky to film in a corner, and this kitchen's really dark. I've always got the lights on. So I just cannot wait to be in a white kitchen with loads of big windows and so much space. I am so excited. So if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. We're in the midst of moving house, and I've got some really exciting content hopefully coming up in the next few weeks when we finally move. Fingers crossed.
As a young girl, it feels we're mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days.
Today is definitely the day that I'm using up all the bits and pieces from my jars. I'm now going to fill up the sugar one, and I know I'm nearly out of brown sugar as well, and I need, how much? 1 cup of brown sugar for the frosting, so I may well have to improvise. I should have bought some last time I was out. Oh, is this gonna go in? Just about.
One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kidnap me. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
I was dreading having a look at the age of this ages ago, and I'm talking, I've got Aid stood here, years ago. He bought up the whole, what Waitrose had left of their pumpkin. I think it was out of season, wasn't it? And we struggled back then to get it. I think, so a lot of people ask me, I think you can buy tinned pumpkin pretty much anywhere now. But Aid bought up everything. How many tins did you buy?
It was about 12, I think.
And
it was a good price as well.
It was a
wasn't
really good price. But we don't actually. I might do one tin in the winter, like the 1 or 2 tins in the autumn. So it's a long time ago. I was dreading having a look at the date of the tin. I've just tipped it up. It's November 23, so it was meant to be, and that's the last tin out of all of those.
So my multi-buy went well.
Your multi-buy did
It
go
lasted
up.
us.
Now, once we've moved, we need to stock back up again.
Exactly.
There we go. I'm going to take this over. Oh gosh, that's heavy, to my KitchenAid mixer. I love a recipe that you can just simply mix all up. Oh, I should have tipped that up beforehand. This is so heavy. It's on slow, otherwise it's going to splash everywhere. There we go. Oven is on 180 or 350 Fahrenheit. This smells so good. Do you love pumpkin cake too? It's always my go-to when I go to Starbucks. What is your go-to cake? Lemon loaf for Aid, pumpkin for me.
Kidnap me. Take me back, all the way back to them days. Daydreamer, kidnap me. Have me running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
There we go, and the cake batter is very delicious. They're going in for 1 hour. So in our Discord chat group, Elise just popped a photo in there, said she was channeling her inner Aid and Lisa. She had a Tesco's meal deal. She had a cheese triple sandwich, which are our absolute favourites, sizzling prawn, wavy crisps, and a Pepsi. So I've had to go and make my own version. So I have got the bread that I made this morning with cheese and salami, Ruffles plain crisps, and I've just got a Pepsi. I can't wait for this. Thank you, Lise. I needed this little push. And I'm going to take 10 minutes to myself and watch my favourite programme at the moment, which is on Discovery Plus, and it's Farmhouse Fixer. I'm partway through an episode. It's not 90 Day Fiancé. Where are you? And it's hosted by Jonathan Knight from New Kids on the Block. I am loving this so much.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new.
Oh my goodness. These loaves smell amazing. They smell so nice. I'm going to leave them to cool off a little bit. I'm going to look into making that brown butter though. I think that would be really nice over the top. Decided to hold off and do the topping. I'm going to wait for it to cool down a bit. I have been working on my kits this afternoon. Don't they look so autumnal? I am loving these colours.
No. If they look you in the eye, Christina and I bring out the best of the old and the new for all of our clients.
Look.
What? Wow. Oh my god.
Cake's just lifted out beautifully. They're still nice and warm, but I'm going to make up the brown sugar mix. So I've added the ingredients for the icing, all bar the powdered sugar. So I'm just going to let this melt, and it says to let it boil, let it cool down, and then add the icing sugar. Now I'm going to give that a good stir, so hopefully it will get nice and thick. There we go, it definitely tastes good. I'm going to let that cool down just a bit more. Let it all cool down for quite a while now. It's thickened up really nicely. I'm going to pour it over the top. I'm so looking forward to trying this. I wonder what the best way is to do this. Pour it or smear it? I don't have an overly sweet tooth, so I don't want masses on there. Let's see how this goes. Kind of looks quite cool when you pour it, I think. Look how good they look. I'm glad I poured it actually. I think that looks really cool and quite rustic. I'm gonna let that set. I completely forgot to show you as well something that I firstly accidentally done and now I'm purposely trying to do. I'm trying to dry some flowers. So I quite often cut flowers from the garden, and I've got these hydrangeas here which I've accidentally dried. They were cut from the garden and the water dried out, and then they ended up staying here for weeks and weeks. So yesterday I've actually purposely put some that have gone over in the garden into this jam jar, which has no water in there, and I'm going to purposely let them dry out. Look at the pretty colours. They were pink and now they've gone over, but I love the green. And I just thought, we have so many hydrangeas in the garden that our bush is huge. It would be a nice keepsake to take when we move. Also accidental dry flowers that I've got here. My sister bought them for me during COVID for my birthday. The time when we used to meet up in a car park and not really swap between cars. We would just stand and chat. And again, they just dried naturally. So what's that, 2-3 years ago? And I really love them, and I've ended up keeping them like that. Usually I would have all the fall decor out, the autumn stuff. I'd have the leaves on the banisters, I'd have the wreath on the door, or the pumpkins. But as we're due to be moving in a few weeks, it just doesn't seem worth it. The house is a mess, we're boxing everything up. So it's a bit pointless. So this year I'm just making do with dried flowers and wearing autumnal colours, burning lovely candles, and making lovely autumnal food.
I promise you that we learn through the wrongs, and even the rough can be sweet.
I'm just going to wash up. Finished off that work job I was doing, and I'm going to fold all the little mini magazines tonight for my kit. We've decided to finish work at a decent time today and go for a walk while it's still light. Yesterday we walked after dinner and it was dark, and although we're getting our steps in and we're exercising, it's just, I think, nicer for your head just to get out when it's sunny and light. Get some vitamin D, so we're going to really try and make a conscious effort this autumn to get out whilst we can. So if that means actually going out for a walk in the afternoon, late afternoon, for an hour, and then actually coming back to work in the evening, I think we're going to try and do that. I think it's much better for your mental health, isn't it, to get out as much as you can in the daytime, in the natural daylight. So I'm just waiting for Aid to finish in a meeting. I'm going to go out for a wander. I'm dying to taste this cake, by the way. I was tempted to cut it and try a slice with you now, but I'm going to wait for him to come down, and we'll see what he thinks of it as well. It looks really good. Right, I've popped them on a little cooling rack. The Aid's downstairs now, so I'm going to slice one. And I have been trying the icing, and it's actually really grown on me. It's nicer tasting now than when I first made it. I might just do a few slices. Oh!
Was that you're eating a few slices, did you say?
No. Oh, that looks so nice.
Is there any nuts in it?
No. It's not that type of cake. Should we just try this first?
Yeah.
It looks like a proper pumpkin loaf, doesn't
It
it?
does, it's really nice.
It's still a little bit warm. Go careful because it's soft.
Not one plate.
Well, we're just going to quickly eat it. Look how nice that looks. Oh, you've already tucked in.
Oh, sorry. It was breaking off.
Mmm.
We'll get to the icing in a minute.
It's so good. It tastes like, the loaf bit tastes like Starbucks. Pumpkin loaf. I need to get some more tins of pumpkin now. That is seriously good. The it's cake.
The top's
it's
crisp
not,
as well, isn't it?
I know, it's gone really crisp on top. It's so soft inside, isn't it? You would never order pumpkin when we go out. This would always be my go-to. What's your thoughts, honestly?
I do like pumpkin. And I have eaten the pumpkin, because I've eaten the pumpkin, well, they call it pumpkin bread, don't they? Because it's got the pumpkin seeds in it. It's not bread, it's a cake. But no, that's very, very nice. Nice, the top part of it. I would even have that without the icing.
Me too, it's really, really good.
She made 2?
That's what the recipe was.
Oh, okay.
So I guess if you just want one, you can have it. That is
nice.
so good. But I was messaging with friends today, Sonia and Emily, and they both said we can take a slice over there if they want.
Done about that.
It's really good. Right, we're going to go for this walk.
These are my sunflowers I was talking about. There's so many of them, and I've just cut a little bit and wrapped some of the cake in paper, and I'm going to hand deliver it to a friend.
I'm so glad we did this. We didn't get out as early as we wanted it. We got out just before 5 in the end.
And you've been on the phone.
I have. My friend wasn't there, so I left. I called her because her car was there, but she's actually out with her hubby. And so we've left the cake underneath her car, and so then I called her.
Still be there.
Yeah, hopefully the cats haven't eaten it. So we were chatting, and then my sister's just called. We were also talking, Ada and I, about how important it is to get out and do this. Yeah, we are going back to work after dinner, and we could have finished work earlier, but I think getting out when the sky is still light.
So there's something to trim that.
Thank you very much for Garrett steering me away. Really, really important. You've just said it's Mental Health Awareness Week.
Day as well. Either day or week, so day, so...
That feels quite good then.
It makes you kind of think, what do you do in your life to kind of help yourself in regards to looking after yourself?
I think more so this time of year, as the days start to get shorter, and they're obviously darker, which is why they're shorter. I think it's so important to look after yourself. That lamp I bought, I did a video on it months ago.
The sunrise lamp.
The sunrise lamp. I still use it every day. I love that lamp. Definitely helps with getting up in the mornings. Definitely helps with anxiety in the mornings. It's really, really helped me.
I have to say, we haven't had it a year yet.
No.
So this is the first time
Spring we started using
it properly when it's dark, when you wake up.
Well, no, because we were doing it in spring for that reason.
Yeah, but it was only a short while, whereas we're now going into it every morning. It's dark when we wake up.
Yeah, but it just feels so nice to be out. We're just going to probably end up doing 4 miles this evening, won't we? But just being out when it's light, I think it's really important to try and do that.
It's important to give yourself some time, and also downtime, away time, getting some fresh air.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Really important. I also wanted to add, actually, we've just come back from the States. We do have a travel channel as well, Ada and Lisa, so I'll leave a link to that below. And we've just been staying with a friend who lives in North Carolina. She's an English girl. And with their company, she said there was a lot of research done, and they actually work 4.5-day weeks now. They finish work at 12 o'clock, I think it is, on a Friday, and they have like a mental health afternoon. So it's like your wellness afternoon. If you need to see a doctor, if you need to have any appointments, that's your time when you can make them, but that's your afternoon for you. And she said apparently with the research they found that people are taking less sick leave, aren't they? They're obviously not taking time out of work for appointments and things, and on a whole, even though they're paid the full amount of time, it actually costs the company a lot less. I thought that was really impressive.
I think there's been other studies similar to that where it's almost the feeling, it's not necessarily about wellness, but it's the fact of when you feel you're being looked after.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I remember watching some of the program years ago. There's a company, and it was actually a sausage making company, and they allowed each of the employees to take a course.
On sausages?
No, it could be whatever they wanted to.
Photography?
Obviously, there was maybe a certain value, but something they were interested in.
Sausage making.
But then I think it's that psychology behind it as well. And I think given that half a day,
Yeah.
I think in the workplace, in an office, there's probably more than half a day that gets wasted. People just...
But I think people then also, if you feel you're being looked after, you
Yeah.
feel that you want to give back to your company that you work
Yes.
for as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Right, let's carry on this walk while it's still nice and light. I wonder what all these berries are. What kind of tree is this? I don't know, but that to me looks so seasonal, doesn't it? Looks really pretty.
Close your eyes and know beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight.
Right, we're back home. It's already getting dark now. I really dislike the dark evenings. I really do. I love this time of year. I love the coziness, but I really don't like the dark evenings. I really don't. Right, I'm going to put something really cozy on in the oven. It's a quick tray bake. Aid's just nipped round to his parents quickly, so it gives me a chance to get it in the oven. I am just cutting up an onion. I'm going to put some garlic in the oven as well with a bit of oil and some yummy spices. I forgot to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to do a Bombay potato mix, but I'm going to add chicken and we're going to add cauliflower in there. Basically whatever veggies you've got. I've got a bag of greens that I'm going to even throw in at the end as well, just because they're starting to go a little bit soft, but you can just throw in whatever you want. It's one of those really easy meals. This is one I definitely eyeball. We're going to add some coriander. We are going to add some cumin, turmeric, which is so good for you, and some, I can never say it, garam masala. Is that right? Or you could add curry powder as well. I'm going to stick that in the oven. Let the pan get nice and hot. And whilst that was in the oven, I've chopped up all my veggies. Like I said, you can add whatever veggies you want, but get some good chunks of potato in there. I'm going to add all that. I've also added a couple of chicken thighs, which I've cut up there. Coated it all in the lovely seasoning. I'm going to add a tin of tomatoes. This is going to be far too much for the two of us, so we will have some extra here. I'm just going to coat this all and add some salt and pepper as well. And I've set the timer for half an hour and I'll give it a check then. It's been in for 20 minutes. It's nearly done. I've got some greens that are already going over, some spinach and bits, so I'm just going to pop this in here and just stir it through. I'm going to pop this in for another 15 minutes and see how it goes. You don't have to add the greens, I've just got them extra to use. It's actually quite late now, it's almost 7 o'clock. I'm back to working again. I'm just folding the zines for this month's kits, but I want to make it super cozy in the lounge, so I'm going to light these candles. I am a true believer in, even when you're working, you can still feel cozy. I love having these candles lit on the evenings, especially when it's a dark evening. Little things make such a difference like this. Listen to that sizzle. I'm so looking forward to this. It smells amazing. I ended up putting it in for another 10 minutes. I think it was been in about 40 minutes in the end. Obviously it will depend on how large you cut up the bits and pieces as to how long it takes to cook. Good morning. I wanted to finish off the video today. I am so glad we got out for a walk last night because it's not as nice today. It's really quite overcast and grey. So I'm so glad we grabbed that opportunity and got out. It was such a lovely day. I really enjoyed it. I do love the change of seasons. I love getting into autumn and the coziness. Try that tray bake as well. If you don't eat meat, don't add the chicken. Throw in whatever vegetables you want. Add the tin tomatoes and the spices. It's such a delicious meal, and I have to confess we did actually finish that whole tray off, and that was mainly down to me. I just love that kind of meal, and I'm really bad at going in for seconds, so I confess I did eat loads and it was really, really good. But yeah, try the cake. We are in love with the cake. We love the dinner. It was just a really, really nice day. So try and be cozy even if you're working. Just do some nice things to make yourself feel cozy this season and gradually break yourself into the new seasons. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know what you're doing to celebrate autumn, and I will see you on Sunday with a weekend vlog. Take care. Bye.